What's up, Clever Gamer? Shine here, doing a video. Today we're gonna do the Mobile Suit Gundam RX-78, or UC-70 0079 coolest robot tier list, because I didn't want to keep y'all hanging with the whole Gundam tier list because I'm still working on that video. I still have like 3 other Gundam series and a couple OVAs to finish, but after that I'll be done. Honestly, I'm currently watching Gundam After War X, Turn A Gundam, and Gundam Age. Those are the last ones, and then I can probably do that video. But I found a much crazier tier list that has more Gundam stuff in it, so I don't know, I might either do the original one or do a brand new video, which I might end up doing the brand new video. It's gonna be crazy, but here we are doing the coolest robots in Gundam and UC in 0079. So half of these I do know the names of them, half of them aren't even robots. That's a ship, that's a ship, and that's a ship, and half of them I do know. So this is gonna be interesting. So number one, and most of the things I think are cool, so it doesn't really matter. This is kind of subjective, and some of them I don't even remember the name. If I don't remember the name, I'll just put them here. So we're gonna start. Haro. Haro is the little robot. Amuro is your companion droid. Depending on the Gundam series you're in, there's Haros can be just regular Haros, comedic relief. In some series, they can be actual assets for characters to use, like in 00 and maybe in Gundam Seed, but I don't really remember most of them doing anything in Seed, but a lot of them in doing things in 00. But this is the original Haro, which did not do much besides comic relief, which was pretty funny. So I'm gonna give him the unoffensive B tier because it's Haro, and you can't hate Haro. If you hate Haro, you're not a real Gundam fan. You can't hate Haro. Next, your boy, the man, the myth, the legend, the Zaku. What hasn't been said about the man, the boy, the myth, the legend, the Zaku? The Zaku 2 versus the Zaku. No, I'm just gonna call him the Zaku because I don't know if the Zaku 2 or Zaku 1, doesn't really matter. Zaku. What hasn't been said about the Zaku? It is the iconic Zeon mobile suit. Whenever you think of Zeon, you think of the Zaku, the big green mobile suit that stamps terror in every gym, or if you're a Gundam pilot, doesn't do anything. They get mollywopped really easily. Like the Zaku's are like your grunt suits. They're grunts, but they're cool. They're grunts, they're cool, and they're pretty dope. But they're Zaku. Big, green, some high performance, some low performance, and all its variants. But hey, Zaku, where do we put the boy, the Zaku? I like the Zaku. Most people don't like Zaku. I like the Zaku. I give the Zaku A tier because I like Zaku. Zaku is A tier. I like Zaku. Most people don't like Zaku. I like Zaku. Next, RX-78, the Granddaddy Gundam. You already know I'm putting Granddaddy Gundam. We don't even need to play the game. We already know where Granddaddy Gundam's going. Gundam Good is obviously going to S tier. He's Granddaddy Gundam. He's not going to go anywhere else but S tier. He is the first Gundam. He is the man, the myth, the legend. He has sort of transforming power with the core fighter, which I don't even know why the core fighter is separate from the Granddaddy. Honestly, the core fighter is one of the best inventions in all of Gundam, because you know what, so many mobile suits use the core fighter, but with the Granddaddy Gundam, he had, the continuity, he has the G Defensor, which most people say that's not canon anymore, which I guess you're right, but I like the G Defensor, it's pretty good. But Granddaddy Gundam, you know what, solid, multiple variants, multiple different color schemes, multiple different kits, which, man, please stop, no more. And he's the man, the myth, the legend, the Granddaddy Gundam, S tier. Not even thinking about white base, the most iconic battleship in all of UC. There's not much to be said about it. It's the white base. It's the most iconic Gundam battleship. When you think of Gundam battleships, you think of the white base. You think of the Argama. You think of the Salamis class cruisers. You just think it's iconic. There's nothing to be said about it. It's iconic. It's big, iconic. Sometimes referred to as in, not the legged ship, that's from Seed. The Trojan horse, and it's it's a pretty good battleship. It has bay doors, launch cannons, and all that stuff. Pretty cool. I'm gonna give your boy the unofficial C tier because it's okay. It's not as good as Granddaddy, but it's okay because it's the white base. It's white base. What else do you want for white base? Okay, look here, you already know where I'm putting the Shara Zaku. Come on, Shara Zaku S tier. Why? Because Shara Zaku is also the most iconic. If you think of Gundam, you think of Shara Zaku. You also think of Granddaddy Gundam. You also think of Haro. No, you don't. You don't think of Haro, but you think of these two. You think of synonymously these two because they're the most iconic. Shara Zaku is like a regular Zaku, but it's a lot faster because Shara was a crazy man and decided to himself, the regular Zaku is too slow. He needs to go fast. He needs to go fast like Sonic the Hedgehog. So they decided. So Shara said, you know what? I'm gonna have my engineers take off all the safeties, all the adjustments, and make it go fast, which is, it's because of this suit he has the nickname the Red Comet, because his Red Zaku 2 custom, I keep calling it Zaku 2, his Red Zaku custom is what makes him the legendary Red Comet. Like, when you think of Shara, you think of this Zaku. So next, come on, you already know we're putting Core Fighter. It's okay. It's not as cool as Zaku, but it's a necessary piece, so I guess it's the B tier because it's very necessary. Multiple mobile suits have used the system, even in current suits with current series now. Even the Core Fighter is still being used. Like, it's one of the most versatile systems, which it's really good. You know, a lot of mobile suits even to this day still use it. It's a very important system, so that's why it's still here. Gun cannon. Gun cannon, I remember when I first saw it, you know, it's an important mobile suit, it's really cool, but gun cannon is not as good as really any other mobile suit on this list, to be honest. Gun cannon, gun tank is okay. Gun tank is just, yeah, it's a gun tank. I mean, what you gonna do with the gun tank? It's the gun tank. It's cool, yeah, it's got firepower, but in a real fight against any other mobile suit, it's okay. So I'll give my boy gun tank C tier. I was never the biggest fan of gun tank. Gun tank shouldn't even be considered a mobile suit. It's not a mobile suit, it's a tank with arms. Gun cannon, wow. Gun cannon, on the other hand, is awesome. There needs to be more gun cannons because gun cannon is better than gun tank. Wanna know why? Because it's two-legged. It has a gun cannon on its thing. It has a nice red iconic design, and it's really cool. I'm gonna give my boy the gun cannon the B tier because it's cool. Actually, I should give him a higher tier. You know what? I'm gonna move his tier up. He gets to go to A tier because I like the gun cannon. Favorite suit. I like them. I like these. I like that. Next, I don't even know what this thing is called, but I know what it is. I forgot what it's called, but I know what it is. This is the this is the thing before the Zaku. This is like the thing that came up before the Zaku, I think. I think this is the suit before the Zaku. I forgot what it was called. It was. I know, depending on the lore, this thing is either extremely useful or extremely dangerous, depending on which continuity. I feel like I'm mixing this thing up with another one, but it's a pretty big deal. It's a pretty big deal. Design wise, it's not really my favorite. Lore wise, I don't remember which one this is, so it may be. Well, it's a UC, so probably isn't. Well, it depends. Well, if you're talking about UC, I feel like I'm mixing it up with a different suit. I probably am, but it's still pretty good. I'll just give him the. It's okay. Not my favorite design. Honestly, it's not even my favorite design. It's not the coolest one, so I'll just give it the C tier. It's not my favorite. Not my favorite. Your boy the Zaku. The boy the Goof. The boy the Goof custom. We already know where Goof custom is going. Goof custom is. The Goof is going to A tier because Ramba Raw. That's all I gotta say. It's Ramba Raw. This is no Zaku boy. Once again, this is no Zaku boy. These are Zakus. This is a no Zaku. This is a Goof. This is the Goof. It's better than Zaku, but not Shara Zaku. It's better than Zaku. Maybe I should put Zaku down because Goof's here. You know what? Maybe Zaku goes down because no, we're gonna leave that alone. We'll leave it alone. We'll leave it alone. But Goof goes before Zaku. So if you told me you have a choice between 3 mobile suits, Shara Custom, Goof, or like obviously it'd be the Shara's first, it'd be Shara, and then it'd be the Goof, and then it'd be the regular Zaku. I'd probably choose a Goof before I pick the Zaku if it wasn't Shara Zaku. So that's that. Next, the Dom from the Black Tri-Stars Dom. Now, very much to be said about Doms. Are cool. I like their design. Always think they're cool. People don't know I'm a fan of the 2 eyes. I'm a fan of the model eye mobile suits. Doms are cool. They're pretty versatile mobile suits. They're pretty unique. I like the way they look. They're pretty powerful. They're not really agile, but they're pretty bulky and they're pretty cool. I like the Dom. Pretty dope. Next, what is this? I don't even know what this is. D tier. I don't even know what it is. I don't even know what this. I think I've seen this thing before. I don't think I liked it too much. D tier. I don't like this one either. I don't know how to feel about this thing. I don't know what this is. D tier. Yeah, right. Here we go. The man, the myth, the legend, the aquatic mobile suit that could. The man with the claws and the one eye and the big doll, which this thing is probably like a ripoff of this thing, but these are better. This is the boy the Zigok. The boy Zigok S tier. Why? Because I like the Zigok. Especially because there's this one clip on YouTube where it's Char. When Char first appeared in it, it was pretty cool, and I was like, whoa, Zigok. Big, bulky, claw-like. Really cool. Zigok regular is just as cool as regular Zigok because obviously Char's custom Zigok is better than the regular Zigok because it's Char Zigok, because it's Char, once again, probably tuned this thing to be much better than the regular version, so probably the regular version needs to go down a tier because the Char Zigok is better than the regular Zigok, which Might as well be. Because Zigok is cool. Zigok is the man, the myth, the legend. If you don't believe in Zigok, then you don't believe in Zigok. Gym. Now, I don't want to openly crap on the gym because they kind of do suck. Like in UC 0079, they kind of sucked. They did suck. They weren't that good. They kept getting outclassed by nearly everything. Like, I know, like, the Federation was pretty doomed with because the Untitled Zaku, and then they had, okay, here's our gym, but then the gyms kind of just got outclassed again, and I'm just like, the gyms didn't become good until after UC 0079. After that, this gyms became a lot better. Like if we're talking about in War in a Pocket or any other series, yeah, they probably got much better. But we're talking about gyms and UC 779, no, they got outclassed pretty often. They weren't that good. So I'm gonna have to give them the unoffensive C tier. Sorry, they're not that good. And performance-wise, they kept getting their butt kicked. I don't even know what this thing is. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, I don't even know what that thing is. I don't even know what that thing is, and I don't even know what that thing is. This is the ball now. Normally I put this thing in D tier, but because your boy the man, the myth, legend Shara used it once, it will get a slightly better tier in the C tier. Now these things have the nickname, the balls. These are balls. They're kind of the weakest mobile suits, depending on who's the pilot. They're literally nicknamed floating coffins. They're not the best thing that you would really want to be in any form of combat because it's a ball with a gun on top of it. That's really all it is. It's nothing really special, and you're probably gonna get yourself kicked. And you don't want to get killed in this thing. It's not the best thing to go out. You don't really want to go out in this thing. Again, the flying coffin. Again, the nickname the flying coffin really makes sense with this one. So I would not want to be in this thing. So next, the Big Zam. It's the Big Zam. Insert whatever meme you want. It's the Big Zam. It's your boy, the Big Zam, because he's the Big Zam. B tier because it's the Big Zam. It's a giant mobile armor with legs and a cannon on the front. It's pretty cool. I actually kind of like the Big Zam. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of really do like the Big Zam though. Big Zam goes to B tier. I like the Big Zam. He's pretty good. Next, what is this thing called? What is it called? I know what it's called. It's like that goof. It's the goo. Not the good one. What is it? Something with a G. It's with a G. The name is with a G. I don't know what it is. It's a G. It's a G. I don't know what it's called here. This is Makube's made mobile suit. For what it was, it's pretty agile performance. It was pretty performance heavy. Most people say it's kind of bad because of a lot of things that happen with this mobile suit. But depending on the lore, Makube survived because of this mobile suit. Depending on the lore, Makube died because of this mobile suit. Depending on which version you watch, new translation. I mean, the compilation film or the original anime, it really is up to your perspective on which one you watch or manga that you read. So either way, isn't it called the Gawain? Isn't the Gawain? I don't know what this thing is called. I don't know what it's called. It's okay. I'll just give him the unoffensive B tier because I don't want to put him any lower. Like most of these mobile suits I don't really hate. Most of these I don't really like these, but I like everything in B tier I pretty much like. Because I kind of do like the mobile suits, so that's what. This thing, automatic A tier. Don't even need a question. I don't even know what it's called. I don't even know what this thing is called. I think it's cool. I don't remember what it was called. I don't remember what it did. It's cool. I'll put its cousin in it there too, which these are technically. Now this is the Shara custom. This is the same suit, but it has the commander antenna, which was pretty good, but then it got outclassed. And this thing was also pretty good, and then it got outclassed by the Gundam. So we're down to 2. Okay, this is Lala's personal transport ship, which I don't remember what this ship did. I don't remember what it was called. I don't remember what it did. It was okay. It was pretty dope. I liked it. I don't remember what it's called. I don't remember. Jeez, it's been so long since I watched UT. I don't remember what this was called. I know this is what Lala. It really was just a ship. It was okay. Kind of. Honestly, it wasn't really that good. I'm gonna give it the B tier. It wasn't that good. Your boy. What the heck is this thing called? Give me a second. All right, that took me a second. Honestly, the only reason I like this one name up over anyone else is because this thing is important. The rest of these things probably aren't that important. Zeon, Shara's final mobile suit until the next series. Zeon, and a mobile suit with no legs, depending on the version. If we're talking about the original, no, it has no legs. It is a purely space mobile suit with semi-new type guided hands and a detachable head which is used before the Gundam does its final shot and takes it out, which is pretty cool. The Xeon's a pretty good mobile suit. Honestly, I think it's better with the legs, but most people would disagree with the legs. They liked it with the legs. You know, the legs did make it look a little better. Most people don't agree, but it's okay. Honestly, it's a pretty iconic mobile suit. Honestly, everyone would have been destroyed if it wasn't for Amuro, so it really was a pretty tough suit. Like, if it wasn't for Amuro being there, a lot of people would have been destroyed just for this thing as a presence alone. So because of that, I'm gonna give him the solid S tier. Okay, there you go. Tier list over. This has been the coolest UC mobile suit tier list. So yeah, that's basically the rest of these things. I don't even know what these are called. I don't even need to remember them because I absolutely hate this thing. So don't even come to me saying, oh, I love this thing. No, you don't. Like, I don't want anyone in the comment section being like, oh man, you talk crap about everything in D tier. It's like, I don't think anyone actually cares for any of these mobile suits. Like, I honestly don't think anyone cares, and I don't think most people care about the gun tank or any of these. I know I may offend some people with the gyms, but then again, there were better gyms than this much later on. So the regular gym is okay. He's just kind of okay. There are better gyms. There are actually much better gyms. Like the Quell. The Quell is much better. Or the Sniper. There are much better gyms. There are much better gyms out there. And the same thing would apply to core fighters, but it's a core fighter. You need to like put respect on it. Also, gun tank's pretty cool. Gun tank is pretty cool. Alright, that's it. Tier list over. Next tier list.